Howdy folks, I'm John. I thought I'd go ahead and let you know how the installation of the DarkPowerPro 11 from BeQuiet went into the Fractal Torrent. This is a power supply that, well, you have to make sure the fan's going to be down because that compartment did not have enough room really on top to bring in a lot of air. And I think the way this is designed, the torrent of air going past there is going to be going in around those blades and right out the back. I think there's going to be a lot of cooling happening just by the force of air without the fan even needing to come on. If you got a hybrid system, it's not going to come on unless it starts to get hot. So we go ahead and plug it in. We got the CPU cables that plug in. They're marked CPU on one side. They're keyed so they only go the particular way and you can't screw it up too much unless you try really, really hard and are very forceful. So this is the VGA for video graphics array. And there we have it, VGA1. And that's the CPU. I'm plugging in one drive cable also. I'm going to stick an SSD up there. It'll probably be good for a hot swap type device. I'm not going to put it on the back where we've got all those sleds for it. I'm going to just stick it up on top where it'll be easy to get to when I pop the top off. Little cable management as we go is always a good thing. I prefer twist ties so I don't have to carry the pliers with me. Here's the mounting hardware they give you. You got those tweezers and various hardware bolts. Those are 4 bolts that are going to connect the unit. So the little bag with 4 bolts, that's the one you want for the power supply. This takes a standard ATX size power supply and screw confidently. So now we fish cables for the CPU through. I kind of like to have the CPU cables sticking through the grommet just a little bit before I put the motherboard in. I don't want them out enough that they're in the way or anything, but I don't like to have to push them through in case it's a little bit of a tight fit. Some motherboards are a little tight up against some grommets. I wound up rolling those up into a little circle and stuck them there. I'll show you a picture in a minute. Now for the GPU, be aware on this unit for those GPU cables to go all the way down and then through a grommet down by the motherboard bottom and through there and then underneath the GPU and up. It's a long ways. So keep that in mind. You may need to use some extensions. I'm hoping I'm not going to have to use them. I want to keep the ones on the other machine. That's the one that's right on my desk, so I want it to look nice. Hey, look how tight the clearances are here. You don't have a lot of space on top of that power supply. So put it in, mount it well. Make sure you do your cable management well. Go ahead and subscribe. Follow the rest of the build. It's going to be fun. See you now. Bye.